Selfie sticks. GoPro sticks. Put it here. I got all these little gadgets. I like this one. Expensive as hell. It's pretty good. How's everybody doing? Anybody here? I got a quick one for y'all. Everybody's asking me, is it okay to change your name for a YouTube channel? Well, not everybody. Some people. I always give out the advice that the name sucks. Just change it. If you got a big following, just change it. It'll do you better. After all, you're here to do better. And I'm not even sure if I'm on. The point is this. Paloma, paloma. Bird, bird. Why not change it? Think about it. You got a name that sucks, right? Let's say you got a name that's called Pen Gear Channel, and it sucks. Hit the like, please, so my video will go out. I don't get paid if you hit the like, but more people see it. So if you have a weird name, why not change it? Think about it. You got a weird name. It's not, I mean, when you picked it out, you wasn't thinking. Then you grew the channel. It got bigger. And then the name kind of sucks. PewDiePie. What kind of name is that? But since he was able to buy millions of subs and all that, he knew how to go around that. He didn't really care. Man, that felt good. But if your name sucks, change it. You know, get a name that you can work with. Think about it. What name can you get? What name can you get? Give me some. Where's my not like chatting? A sense of critical thinker. Think about it. Like your name, right? You like your name, A sense of okay. But if you're trying to grow your channel, why not get a nice name that's catchy? You know what I mean? Everybody's gonna like. It's never too late to change your name. Right, Nolans? Nolans is nice. But I'm at like naturally all Nolans. I like that name. I like Nolans better, Ms. Nolans. But naturally, sounds like you're selling natural food products. I know you're gonna hate me, but that's just the way I am. I tell you like it is to help you. Because if I don't help you, millions of others gonna slip through your hands. I like naturally Nolans. It's sweet. If you want to keep it, that's great. But look at your demographics. It's about young people watching you. Most of them going to think you're going to give them like a remedy of natural herbs or whatever, and they're not going to see your channel. But if you make your channel interesting with ASMR, food tasting, you know, an appealing name, you know what I mean? When I did marketing in college, that's the first things they taught me. Name. Name. Not naturally Nolans, it does sound nice. But imagine if it was Miss Nolans. Then again, the Angel Munoz Variety Show. How you doing? See, I mean, that name right there, I mean, it's okay. You know, if you have a TV show on television, on network or cable. But if you got a YouTube channel where people watch you on a little teeny screen like this. Try to keep those names short. 90% of the people who see me on this. That's what my traffic source tells me. So when I do titles and presentations, I keep everything minimal. A little YouTube thing over there, nothing major around me because they watch me on this, right? So when I talk, I just give out information without getting all these graphics and stuff and all that. Because back in the days, people used to watch me in a big computer and a big laptop. When I first came out, easy to watch, right? And as time went on, teeny weeny little screens. You got a nice catchy name. Look at this. Teeny weeny screen. Oh man, I hate this. See that teeny weeny screen? Tiny, teeny, small, teeny weeny impressions. And I'm gonna hit that.
This is a video for unlocking your radio.
It's a video for you can hear the voice.
And just going on them all.
But you can't hardly see the picture.
PIN number, the phone number
See that?
it was registered to.
Hey,
And the
I'm gonna enlarge it.
If you don't know, your VIN number is usually on the dash.
But it's gonna be walking around with a big thing like that.
On your registration
Hey.
in your car.
Teeny weeny. You gotta go like this. So
this is the error code that most people are gonna get.
And that more little teeny weeny titles. Teeny weeny titles and pictures. So when you do your name, right? Your name, the smaller the better, the less people don't want to be reading the name like Alex Express. Well, they have an idea that might be a person with some, either see, my name doesn't make people mysterious. When the name has like Maria Rosario de la Pena, right? Okay, that's a long, nice name. Not too intrinsic. It just is a person. It's not really describing, the channel, but it's okay because when they see her impression, it'll describe it. Xavier Jaron. Fancy name. Paloma, right? Mukbangs and makeup. So you got an idea on there what you're gonna get. You're gonna get some good food eating, right? You go probably get some makeup tutorials. Good, right? Angel Munoz variety show. Now they're expecting like entertainment probably, or when you put variety show, people gonna expect for you to be doing some singing and dancing, right? Different things. See the kitties boxes. I have no idea what that could be a channel about cats playing in boxes. You know what I mean? Or that could be her nickname, last name. But just at least if you're gonna have a channel name, and if you don't like it, you know what? It's never too late to change. It's never too late to change, man. Creators Alliance. See right there. When you look at that title, you got an idea that maybe. Now I was watching him the other day. I mean, we was talking a lot about his life, about his issues. He got this nice little setup, OBG setup in the back, real nice. But his title, Creators Alliance. I mean, he could get away with that. That could withstand. And he has like a little J there, look like a Prince sign when Prince was doing his little print. Remember that with the little music sign thing, the unpronounceable symbol error. He has a little J in there with the little nice color. That's pretty good, like a little trademark. And see, that's a nice title, right? Nice name. Living with Diabetes 1. I was watching her vlog, her channel, with her family, real nice. She's deaf. She reads lips and all that. And very, my brother's deaf. He's autistic and all that. And, handicap, dealing with handicap and all that. It takes a special breed, a special person. It's a labor of love. I just came from the hospital visiting him. But living with diabetes one, see that's straight there. People know more or less. Is the title long? Well, it's okay, but it's her channel, and you have an idea what's going to be about when you go there. Like I said, I visited there. I watch her. She makes a statement that she is deaf and all that, and that's good. The main focus of my channel is delivering information and news about YouTube and social media. Also hosts a weekly promotional talk show. See, but when you go there, that's what you're gonna get: a fun, informational channel, and it's not just about anything else. So I created my name to tell creators that I am for them. Exactly. See, type diabetes one, living with type diabetes one. That's a accurate channel there. But let's say if you're not happy with your name, know what I mean? When I erased my first channel, that was one of the biggest mistakes that I did because I had 34,000 followers and I was mad at the site. And that was 10 years ago when you had to know programming to make all this happen. And I did it. I did it out of labor of love, hours and hours, source coding pictures, formatting pictures, formatting Word to make it capital, make it fancy. Now you just push a button. Emoticons, you had to put titles and source code just to make little happy faces. Now it's just plop, 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 plop. And that was a labor of love. When I did all that research and I helped that channel grow, they didn't want to pay us, me and 10 others. And we were the ones that did it. We did all the hard work, made it big. And they were like, we're not going to include you because you're stupid. I'm like, I click, I deleted it. I said, uh-oh, maybe that wasn't a good idea because I could have just changed the channel name. Remember that anybody here is old enough to see that movie called Jerry Maguire? Remember that movie when he was doing this thing promoting sports athletes, but the owners were being harsh, and then he quit, and he abruptly quit, left all that money behind, and he thought that people was going to follow him, and he said, "Are y'all with me? I quit. F that." And everybody was like, "Nah, we're staying here. We're making money. We don't know how successful you're gonna be. We're staying." Only one person followed him, and that was the hot girl, right? Whatever her name was. And she worked there. She quit with him to start his own sports agency. Remember that Jerry Maguire? He was just leaving, and nobody was following him. And he deleted his whole. That's what I did. I deleted my account, and I wasn't thinking like maybe I should have just not deleted it and kind of renamed it. But one channel change would have done that. I could have just changed my name on my YouTube channel and kept my followers. And now I probably would have had maybe, I don't know, million, maybe 2 million. This is 11 years ago. And back then they didn't go by watch hours, they went by views. You had one view, you could easily made $100,000 a month with AdSense back then. I don't understand why anybody ever deletes their channel. Hey, creator lines, me neither. I did it. I wasn't thinking though. And don't forget, YouTube was growing, and then they switched formats, and everybody hated YouTube. Everybody would buy Mercedes Benz mansions with YouTube money. Then they switched to watch hours, and everybody said that's impossible to get 4,000. We quit YouTube. And that's why everybody started going to Facebook and all that, and they quit YouTube. At the same time, I said, well, YouTube is blowing up anyway. Nobody wants YouTube. Click, and I deleted it out of spite to that website. Plus, without me thinking that YouTube, I really didn't know that YouTube was going to be this big. Of course, I would never delete my website. I did that at that time. That was the proper thing to do. Everybody in 2011 was quitting YouTube. But then they didn't realize that format of watch hours paid more because they got rid of. Now imagine, Creator Alliance, hold these thoughts for a minute, please. If your channel right now is generating, $10,000 a month, like back then, right? In your case, it would have been generating 10,000 a month. But you was doing all that work, all that editing, all that giveaway, and you was really killing it and you was making that much. But me, on the other hand, I'm just looking at this mouse and getting the same money you are because I'm getting views. Views don't matter. Back then, the views was a view. You looked at a channel, it was a view. No click duration, no algorithms to determine the watch hour, real-time proficiency. None of that fancy stuff. It would just click, you got money. Imagine me getting money to do this. Hey, nice mouse. Boom, $10,000. You, on the other hand, you carrying all the weight. You're making all this money for YouTube. You're getting some of it. But me, I'm just doing this and I'm getting paid as much as you are because I'm getting the same views. So they had to kind of revert. I didn't understand all that. So I was just mad at this website that I was working for. So I deleted my whole channel without realizing that, I was following the leaders. Everybody was quitting YouTube. And I said, F it, YouTube ain't shit anyway. Blip. Oops, I didn't mean to curse. But Alliance, so you see what happened. I don't go by first name on YouTube. I go by Joker. Therefore, the logo is Joker's. My other channel name is Joker. Okay, I don't understand anybody ever released the channel. Well, I just told you why. For the last 10 years, came back to start a new channel, and most of those subs will end up being dead subs, and they also resurrect some of those subs. Yeah, yeah. The algorithm does if you become active with their metrics. If you go back into an active YouTube channel, blah 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 blah, and you're active, you activate the metrics, and then they won't purge the inactivity channel out. It's just a matter of spamming stuff that YouTube does. Thank you for stopping by. You're welcome. Living, man, that's a long name. Living with type 1. You're welcome. No problem, man. I love my people here. I watch. Ask them. I got thousands of subscribers and I watch. Ain't none of this stuff for sub stuff. If you want to share them, that's fine. I advise for you to share them, but visit them. Don't just grab my people and use them to get subs. Watch them. And now the point of this, I'm glad you explained this. That makes some sense. That would be the only reason I would delete it. And plus up the hate. And it's not really hate. It was more I don't like to use that word, but I know what you're saying, like player hater. It was more like, you know, it's like I said, your channel, you do a lot of work, and it's unfortunate that we're not bigger. The algorithm, the marketing, it's 5 billion videos per year. That's a lot. And it's in, YouTube is going to overtake its big brother, Google. That's the number one search engine. So it's even going to be more marketing for bigger channels and not us. And the only way to do that, we have to market ourselves and be down here living underground and just thriving. And then sometimes you go break out and get a little piece of the, like, get it, like those movies when people live underground, because the good people, the high class people up here, and then we're down here just grabbing and stealing and underground crap. And that's us right here because of the fact that the algorithm, once you get big and you could you stay on the other off the underground and then the top, once you get there, you're constantly going to be fed, and it's great. It's like when you go in an airplane. Again, I don't know how many people fly in here, but when you got that first class cabin in the airplane, right, and you're getting champagne, you're flying, right, good champagne. You got like a massage chair, but then it's a mistake because your ticket had you in coach. And you're like, wait a minute, what? Yeah, you got to go back there. Then you got to sit next to Bubba that's like 300 pounds breathing. You are squeezed in for 3 hours in an airplane. And, you went from like sitting in luxury with hot towels and steak dinners, first class. That's how it is. Like there's the first class in YouTube. It ain't us. We're out here in the coach. So once in a while, we could sneak in there and get away with it, right? Then we got to go back. And that's the idea. We want to stay there in first class. So when you get your subscribers, you got to push yourself. You got to market your channel. Naming your channel is important because what that does is it pushes your face into that society so they can welcome you and keep you there instead of pushing you back. You could like just be there and stay there instead of getting pushed back and then back and then back. You'll stay there. And then once you stay there, you won't go back like that. Once you get 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, the algorithm and the metrics will keep your subscribers active enough for the marketing. For me, I'm concerned with views and subscriber count for the marketing reason. I want to stay up here, not down here. Not because I'm special, because I could get more messages across for free and still be, I could be back and forth. I'm the type of guy, I could sleep in coach. I could sleep on the wing of the airplane if it ain't too cold. I could sleep on top of the landing gear if it ain't too dirty. You know what I mean? I'm not that. I've been in both worlds, high and low, bad and good. Believe me. I could survive. I'm a survivor. You know, when I'm out there struggling, the first thing I look for is surviving, is adapting. And if you adapt to YouTube up and down rhythm, that's how you're gonna succeed. So how do you change your name? It's not that hard. Let me see. And inputs that I paid for YouTube. Well, it wasn't for YouTube, Chris. It was inputs that I paid for that website. I was doing tons of research for shaving. It was a gentleman's site. I was doing a ton of stuff that took hours and hours and hours and years. And then after it became big, they never included us with stocks and bonds and money. They looked at us as though we were just tools and fixtures. So out of that site, I deleted my channel because I didn't want my channel to promote them. I wasn't thinking though, you know. And YouTube was going down at the time, so I said, you know what, that's what everything's gonna go away. You know, I was fighting that website at the same time. I didn't like the way YouTube changed the AdSense format, and I just didn't really care because I was more into that site. I didn't know YouTube was gonna blow up to that point. And let me see what's the other question. I don't like the word either. Hell, well, they're 100% right, but the times are changing. Article 13 is going to help. Is going to flip this platform upside down. YouTube hasn't had. YouTube hasn't turned a fiscal profit for a long time, and now they need. Well, see, the thing with YouTube, um, um, YouTube was bought by Google. They got a lot of money, so how it works is it's like when Chevrolet bought, you know, that Japanese company that makes cars. I can't remember the name of it, back in the 90s. When Ford bought into Jaguar, remember that? Ford bought Jaguar division, right? And then when Mercedes bought into the Buick division, what happens is the branding, they combine, and if one is struggling, the other one kind of, you know, takes that slack. It's like a TV show. Like, since we're in media, we're talking about TV shows. Imagine a TV show that's just struggling to get by. They're watching it, but not enough for the advertisers to get the money's worth. And then the advertisers pull out, and then they got to cancel the series due to low ratings and advertising rates. What happens is when a production company like ABC, NBC, CBS, when they produce a show and stand behind it, that show could take a lot of hits in terms of viewership and still survive. I'm gonna give you an example. There was a show a long time ago. It's like the number one show in the history of television. It's called Seinfeld. Seinfeld, when it first came out, it had pretty good writers, which, you know, you need that for a good show writing. But the writing was not refined. It was not great yet. So the show, it came out for the first year and it barely made it. But NBC, the money people, said, you know what, we'll stick to it because we're losing money. But you know what? It has potential. And that's what they did. NBC took that show, Seinfeld, and stayed with it, even though it had like ratings. The next year, it improved a little bit. And the show didn't make money. It was breaking even, just like YouTube is. But that parent company has a whole bunch of money. They don't care. They're looking at it like, wow, that show has potential. We'll make our money back later. We're not going to make it like YouTube. Every year, YouTube doesn't make the money this year. It'll make it back next year, enough for it to sustain, because the platform is popular. There's a reason why there's 55 billion videos per year, 133,000 views per minute. There's a reason for that, because it's working and people is on it. So what they're doing is they're taking hits to keep it operating. They just got rid of mobile's live feed because it's expensive to run a mobile live feed with all those people that's not making money for them. So they had to put it to a third vendor party, like in the gaming divisions, Streamlabs or XWire and all that, to save money. And hold on, is the last man? Hold on, you know, I can't read this fast. So it's like the Seinfeld show. After 3 years, it became the number one television show on television for the next 10 years straight. You know what I mean? That show became #1 in the history of television. A show that had no viewers for the first 2 years. A show that was about to get canceled. The big people, the NBC took the hit and said, "Yeah, we're gonna support it," right? And that gamble. That's what YouTube is. YouTube, they're taking a hit. That's on paper, but on the bank side or the money side is not. Hold on, let me see. I missed more. Well, 100% right, but times are changing. Article 13. Now, Article 13, and that doesn't apply to us in America. Is a. I'm gonna tell you how to change your name in a minute. Is a thing in Europe. It's 25. It's 27 countries in in the European Union. 27, right? That makes the European Union. That parliament there voted to pass Article 13. 80% of the people that signed it, they were like, whatever he said. And they agreed to it. They have no idea how electronics and copyright and all that works. All they did was they followed 10 people out of 100 that said, hey, let's do this. And they're like, okay, bill passed. Boom. So the parliament passed, and they got 2 years from today and 2 years for those countries down there to say, okay, each country has social media. France, England, and so forth and so forth and so forth, right? The 27 countries there with social media platforms that have more than 5 million subscribers got to get these special duper deluxe out of this world filters that's going to have to filter out copyright words, copyright laws, all that. That's going to be some kind of a filter that YouTube, as of this last year, has been working on. So YouTube, believe it or not, they're going to make gazillions. I think that's a word, ain't it? Gazillion. They're going to make billions of dollars on these special duper deluxe hyper space shuttle, space age. I'm just making up names. These special micro filters that got monitoring surveillance capability. These filters that YouTube researchers in California is doing right now, they're going to sell them to Facebook, to Twitch, all these platforms, right? So that anything you can think of. They're going to sell these filters and make billions. So I'm pretty sure YouTube and Google are not really that bad in terms of Article 13. If you could Google all this, what I just said, you'll find out what I'm saying. YouTube is going to make billions on top of the billions that they're going to make off of YouTube subscribers and advertisers. They're going to make billions off of these filters. Google research and development, that's what they do. They are a internet company, and they develop every day. So these filters that we're talking about, they're going to sell them to these platforms and make billions. So YouTube is fine. The thing is, we ain't with these new laws, with the new Article 13. You says, okay, to spend more on a stricter copyright system, YouTube doesn't know how this will change the advertisers' algorithm. To spend more on a stricter copyright system, YouTube doesn't know how this will change advertisers' algorithm. About to change for the loser now will be later to win for times they are changing. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that YouTube does know. YouTube are $1 billion company. YouTube hires the smartest people you could think and put them in teams for the algorithm, for the development, for the software, for the policies, for the advertising rates. Billions of dollars to hire people that all they do is like think, let me see this analysis. And they use algorithms, arithmetic, and math, just like the president hires smart people, just like Microsoft hires and buys smart people every day. YouTube has that kind of money to go, let's see if this is going to work. And so, yeah, they do know how it's going to affect. But the point is, this has nothing to do with YouTube. Article 13 is from Europe. They're going to put laws down there. Like if you get music down there in those countries got to put filters up. But it affects the internet because the internet is worldwide. So if we by any chance get their music and back and forth. So YouTube is prepared for that right now. They're doing a lot of original programming. To spend on this, okay. And again, it's not YouTube. It's the European Union's Article 13 and Article 11, the tax link law. How bad is it for CNN to make a news report and have some pictures, and then all of a sudden, if they take this picture of a murder scene, that picture they got to pay millions on taxes or penalties and fines because they didn't get permission for the original guy that took that picture. That's crazy. You got to do all this paperwork to get permission for one picture. So YouTube is like, that's a lot of paperwork. Nobody's going to be doing that. You know, to get like a song or a game system. They even a few months ago they got rid of the games function over in YouTube. You know, you got to do like a manual set now. Before you had that easy access button. I'm pretty sure they're working on that because of the fact that just to play Fortnite, you're gonna have to put like 55,000 pieces of paper that says Fortnite says it's okay for me to use the game. Okay, maybe. But Article 13 has nothing to do with YouTube. This is from another country. YouTube wants you to stay here and do original stuff like cleaning your house, doing your mechanical stuff in your car, doing original content without using other people's music or pictures and all that. That's why YouTube is going to be really looking at those channels, those home improvement channels. Hey, Shelly Mom. ¿Cómo está? Becoming Americana. So how are we going to change these names, right? I think I lost Creator Alliance. How are we going to change these names? Go to your YouTube channel. That's why I'm going to start losing people. Okay, go to your YouTube channel, right? Tell me honestly if I could see this, because last time it was blurry. Is it still blurry? Can y'all see that stream pretty good? I'll wait. Is it like legible? Is anybody here like they could answer? How's the screen look? Is it somewhat legible? Can y'all see shapes? Is it good? Okay, I'll try not to move it. Go in here. My mouse just went into the other device. You see my mouse moving on my face? Okay. Can you see the mouse moving all the way to the left here? Somebody say something because I can't see y'all. You click that, right? That little bar in there, those little bars. You see that? Tell me if I could see this. I'm trying not to move it. Can you see that menu? Man, I wish I had some software. I'm buying some software. I didn't plan to be. See all these nice buttons? That's your home page, not your channel though. That hi, good. Okay. Now you're gonna come to your face. See me click your face? You see what popped up when I click your face? My channel. See, different than your homepage. Your channel is different than the homepage is like everybody's hanging out at. So when you click that, see your channel? See all that nice stuff? See that? Ain't that cool? These are all your menus. You get see your subscribers down there. They're live. That little thing means they're live. Okay, now just become familiar, right? Creator Studio, customize channel. Now, when you go to your face, you see you got another menu. That's like your see right there is popping. That's slow as hell. I'm not here in the woods, man. I apologize. I gotta go through this torment. Oh, see, the 90s call. They want the connection back. I'm still waiting. I don't know if I can see that. Now I'm just sitting here waiting. But that's supposed to populate, and of course it ain't. Do it again. Okay, let's pretend that populated. Now I'm gonna go in here and take a shortcut, and I'm gonna go home because it's taking forever. I'm gonna go home. See, that's my home screen. All my stuff is in there. See that? That's my friend's channel, my Hustle Family channel in there. They're live and all that. See? Now I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna go to my face. That's supposed to fill up, and of course it ain't. So I really can't give you no demonstration because my internet out here is slow. And I think because I'm going live, it's probably confused. It's like, whoa, let me try something else. I'm gonna bypass that. I'm gonna try something else. Give me un minuto. I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna go from another link. All right, let me try it this way. You see my face here? Can you see my face here? With the I'll take a shortcut. I'm gonna type my face here, and then I'm gonna hit edit. So I took a shortcut. I didn't wait for my thing over here to populate because it's slow. So now I'm inside my channel. You see how I edit that? I'm gonna go back again. I'm gonna go to my face to change my name of my channel because my channel name is not like I'm not getting views, right? You see, this is what it's supposed to look like. But I'll go back. I'm gonna show you how I got there. And okay, now pretend I'm gonna be in YouTube.com, blah blah blah. I'm inside my creator studio, blah blah, right? And you could do it this way over here and then hit my channel, or just come into this face here, your other face. You see the little camera and all that? Please talk to me, guys. Don't make me wish I'm talking to myself here. My millions of subscribers. Touch that. You see what you get? That little thing there? Hit edit right here. I'm going to show you how to change your name. That brings you to your Google account. Now you could pick pictures in here to put your new avatar. Now, if you don't want that, go around that and hit. Please tell me this screen is good. See this little pen? That's your edit. You want to change your name now. You go in here to your Google account. It's all about the Google account. See, they got all your information in there. You put your stuff in there. Now you want to change your name. You hit that little pen. Look what that does. It says, changing your name will change everything in Google, blah, 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 blah. So you want to change your name. You see my name there, Alex Express? Now, if I will put my last name here, this will have Alex Express plus my last name. So just to have a single name, what you do is you put everything in the first name here, whatever it is you want to, like if you don't want to have like Alex Express, Santiago, Menendez, blah, 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 then you either just put this in here. If you use one Alex Express, you just put your first, and that's it, nothing else. And nothing else, and nothing else, and nothing else. Because if you put more stuff, and down here, it'll tell you how it's going to look like. Please tell me this has a good screen image because I'm looking good here. But of course, you might be having all this blurry stuff, and I apologize. I'm just trying to. But you get the idea. I'm leading you to water. You know where to go. You know what to do. Doesn't have to be a perfect image. So now let's say I want to change Alex Express to Alex Nollins. I'll put Nollins in here. See this? I'll put Nollins here. So now I'm going to have this Alex Express plus it'll be Nollins at the end. So it'll be two names on my screen instead of just having Alex Express. So if you just want to have one name, just do the first name part and leave everything else blank. You can do a nickname, and then all that's going to show up down here too. You have 5 different names. So like I said, if you want to change your name, you can do that once every 3 months. I think twice, and you got to wait 6 months to change it again. Once you do that, you hit OK. So if you got a name that's weird and you don't like it, this is how you do it. You hit your little face. I'm going to hit cancel. I'm going to go out. I'm going to show you again. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. In here, I'm going to make sure you succeed with a channel growth, name, blah, 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 this and the third and that. You go to youtube.com. Let's pretend we're going to start this all over again. You sign in here, Creator Studio. Oop, there it is. You can either hit my channel, Creator Studio, whatever. You go in here. The idea is to get to your personal edit information through your channel or whatever. I would just do it this way. Once you log in and you get the front page like this, tap your name. You see little camera. Oh, I'm aiming away. You tap your name. See your little camera when you touch it? Edit. Touch it. Camera. Edit. Touch it. Touch it. Camera. Edit. Touch it. Touch it. You're in now. You say, okay, you want to edit the hell out of that. Boom. Now, if you like your pictures, then you leave it as is. You want to put that picture, you hit. You want to put that picture, you hit. You want to put there was my ex-girlfriend. I'm not, of course, not going to put theirs. Prince, I like Prince, so I'm not going to use this face. That's my ex-girlfriend there. That's both my ex-girlfriends, believe it or not. That's her friend there. Of course, I'm not going to use those pictures. These are my ex-girlfriends, at the beach and all that, different parties, whatever. I'm not going to use theirs. I'm going to use this one here. Or I could use the one me flexing. No, but you know what? I'm going to leave it as is. So I'm going to just tap away from it and hit cancel, or just tap somewhere away, and this screen will go away once I just tap over here. See, it just went away. Now I just want to change my name. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. The little pens means edit. I want to change my name. So you come right to the pen here and you tap it, tap, 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 and you'll go down there and change your name. See it? Just like I told you. If you want to keep a one name pony type thing, you just put one name and leave everything else blank. If you want to have here Alex Express, Santiago Melendez, the United States of America, you have that long name doing all these fill-ups in here. And if you want to preview it, just preview it right there. It'll give you, please don't tell me it's Burry. And you hit OK, and then that's it. But you only get to do that name change. You got to wait every 6 months. Or every 3 months. I think it's every 6 months. You can only change your name every 6 months. And then you put your other stuff in there that you want people to see. If you don't want to put, just leave it empty. And that's how you change your name, guys. I hope I didn't lose the Americas here, because I know this is boring. A lot of people ask me this, and the only way I could, hey, 14. I'm glad you're here. So that's one way to change your name if you think you don't like your name. If you're boring with it, whatever. And names do matter. Having nice names, easy to read names. In today's world, nobody has time to be sitting around reading names. That's just people are lazy. You know what I mean? Anybody has any questions? Man, I'm about to go jogging in a few hours. Trying to pump some water in me. Any more questions? I'm here, Bueller. You understand exactly, Miss Nolans. It is fun, man. You do all this stuff. The more you could do, the more you know about your tools, the better it is, the better it is for you to fix stuff. I gotta make some more moderators. Hold on. How's everybody doing? Hey, Jackknife. Hey, Nicholas. Becoming Americana. How's everybody doing? Dundee Black Haitian Anthony, how you doing? Last drop. I'm going on my other live stream manager. Creator Alliance. Living with type 2, how you doing? Living with type 1 diabetes, did you get monetized? Living with type 1 diabetes, did you get monetized? Well, you have 1,000, don't you? Don't you have 1,000? You got it more than 1,000. You have more than 1,000, Miss Nolans. You should have the tab. Are you using your phone to look at the tab? You're not good. They don't have it for the phone yet. You got to go to the website, .com. Yeah, they don't have it on the phone. You got to use it on your website. I thought you knew that. Go to your website, .com, hit community, and it's right there. Not on your phone, though. It's not on your phone app. Yeah, I'm going to send you a message. Well, I'm gonna post a message right now. I'm gonna post a live stream. Hold on. Somebody hit 24 likes. Hit post. I'm typing on mine right now. And I forgot I'm using it. See, I'm type. I lost everybody. Go to your see me typing. Can you see my thingy me jiggy? I said, how's everybody's month? How's everyone doing this month? I'm gonna post, and I'm right there. I go add a poll. I go add an image. I go add an existing video. Now I gotta pick the video. I'm gonna pick a video from. I'm gonna pick this video. I'm gonna hit share, and it's gonna give me a link. Oh, hold on. Embed in copy. Now I'm gonna go back to my community, and I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna hit paste, and it's gonna link this video. Hey, Mansana, did you get that, Nolan? Your tab is active, but it's not on a phone. It's on the on your web page. It doesn't work on the phones yet, or less not on my phone. It's telling me it doesn't take it for Android yet. They're working on it. Hey, Mansana Nels, how you doing? Any questions, Mansana Nels? I said a few things here earlier. Do you have any preguntas? Any questions? I got 25 likes and 5 comments. Let me see what I got. Love it. Jordan Rat. Mighty Mo execrating. My diary. I'm gonna heart everybody. See, that's what's there. They don't use it enough though. And you can see my video. They give me per day. Well, do you have any questions for anything? Manzana Nails. I'm gonna go jog in an hour. I'm just here because I'm always talking real fast with information. So now I just want to slow down. One of my friends is Facebooking me. Hold up. Just now I'm doing Messenger. Oops, didn't mean to call. I'm done. Any question? Did did they send you something new? Hey, Just Lisa. What do you mean, Maxana? Did it? ¿Qué? Me está mandando qué nuevo? Información. What do you mean? No, yo tengo la misma información. I got the same information. The creators. Yeah, it's the same information from inside the creators. Nothing. It's the same one. If I get something new, I always put it up anyway. Yeah, it's the same thing. I know it's late. I'm looking at it now. Okay. Now I'm gonna look at the analytics. Job is the same. Everybody staying for 4 minutes. I go at right now. I go at commercials.